Warm and cool texture. Balance principle of design, warm and cool color. We have studied warm and cool color. Okay, we all know there is warm color, there is cool color. Mostly blue side is cool color, mostly yellow side and red side is warm color. Similarly, there is warm and cool texture. Very simple is warm textures are textured, means rough. Cool textures are generally plain and glossy. Okay, but how they are applied and how they achieve balance, now this is a very difficult thing to understand, because principle of design balance is very easy to understand through geometry, that we have studied earlier also, but how balance is achieved in paintings, how balance is achieved through colors is very difficult to understand. It's something a mastermind can understand. I'll try to make you understand. I hope this works. Here is a picture of water, here is a picture of wall, and here is the value graph. This value graph is the same value on this wall, is the color of wall. This value is the same color in the color, is the color of water. Okay, due to texture, how different they are appearing. Okay, it's the same value applied. This is having matte finish and rough texture. Here when the light is coming, it is not being reflected. Okay, and it is not glossy. So the difference of value, here the darker value is there, a high value is there, is highlighted. Highlighted means it's becoming, we are able to observe it, not highlighted in a reflective way that we were studying till now. Here I want to say that we are able to see different patches of value. Okay, why? Because light is coming. Here again a different type of value you are able to see. Here the dark is there and this is light. Okay, the same color, exact, the whole entire wall is of the same color. But why this? Because here there is shadow and here there is light. Again the value changed. Already this wall was colored with value, and due to texture it is appearing like this, and again the light and shadow played its game and value has been achieved. This is the low value, this is high value. Okay, so value plus value. Here on water the same value is applied, but look, due to the texture difference, the same water is reflective. Okay, it's creating highlights. Here you can see highlight. Look at the contrast over here. Here is dark and here is highlight. There is no gray. It is very dark and it is very light. Okay, so this is the contrast this is creating. Here on the wall you can hardly see contrast. There is no contrast. There is monotonous way, you know, very similar colors. You can't say this is very different than this, but here it is very different. You can see the contrast in water, and you can see also see the reflectiveness and glossiness in water. So, and this is cool texture, this is warm texture, and this is rough, and this is not rough, this is fluid texture. Okay, fluid texture is again slippery. Okay, so how they make colors brighter? Fluid texture or cool textures makes color brighter, and warm texture or rough texture make the same color appear darker. That is the texture behavior. Do you understand? And it is very important topic, the texture behavior. Again you are seeing the water and the same value you are able to see of the water over here. Now this is a picture of a cloud. You can see these types of cloud you will see when the storm is about to come, and this is the picture of water, both sky and water having value. This is the natural phenomena. Okay, you are able to see black over here, you are able to see gray over here, you are able to see white over here. Are you able to see the value scale? Similarly here you are able to see blue, violet and light blue. For once see the value scale horizontally, and you will see light high value and you will see dark value. Okay, here also you will see high value and you will see low value. Can you see the same water, only the light is penetrating and the value of the color has changed. Entire water is having same color, but due to mixing of white, the color of the water has changed. So this is happening all around us. And look, in the sky the same value appeared different because there is no flow in the sky. sky is and the clouds have a specific geometry, you know. So this is textured, whereas water is less textured. This is warm texture, this is cool texture. When this in sky, when you see value, we are having gray over here, okay. Then what happens, suddenly a break is there and the black starts, then suddenly a break is here, then the white starts, okay. There is no flow, it's a rough texture, okay. Rough visual texture, visually the sky is rough, but when you'll touch it, the tactile texture of cloud is very soft. Obviously you can't even hold it, that's just like water only, you can't even hold it. But we are talking about the visual texture right now here. So the visual texture, again the water is fluid here, from white to dark we are going without any break. Slowly the color is changing, slowly there is flow. So did you understand, the value is working over here also and here also, but this is cool texture, this is warm texture. Then how the texture affected, how the texture of the cloud, visual texture of the cloud affects color differently, and how the visual texture of the water affects color differently. This is the power of texture, and this is texture behavior. Again, this is the interior based on value. Single color, it's a monochrome interior. If I take the color of the wall, I'll mix it with gray, I'll get this pillow color. Okay, in the mirror also is having the same color as the wall, it's reflecting. If I'll add black to white, I'll get this gray. Okay, here you can mix one color to another, you will get another color. This is how it is in single color, it's a monochrome texture. The same thing happening. This is the blue ocean based on blue value color, okay. Add white to blue, you'll get this. Add gray to blue, you'll get this. Add black to blue, you'll get this. So tint, tone, okay, let me write tint, tone, shade. Now the same thing has been done in this interior also, okay. This flow of value is the exact thing which is happening in this interior, okay. This is happening on chrome, this is happening on hue, but what is making it different? The texture is making it different. Here the texture isn't in flow, it is cool texture. Although here the sky is having warm texture, and here it is also having breakage. Here the breakage is due to warm texture, it is not in flow. The flow is missing in this interior, okay. But here there is the warm texture in the clouds, but the water is having cool texture. Here there is flow, hence the eyes is moving smoothly. Here also the eyes are having no problem in this interior, but due to the texture difference the flow misses, okay. Again, texture behavior. Here you must have understood all these three things were created with gray only, be it optical illusion, be it sky, or be it interior. That's how interior design is created with one color, and it's look very elegant and very sophisticated. The same thing is happening in this water, and you can see right now we were having flowy texture of water here, okay. And now here, since something has gone down in water, these types of bubbles are created. Now we are seeing a rough texture in water, so there is no flow, there is sudden change in color. There is white, then there is dark blue, there is white, then there is dark blue. So sudden changes. This is the rough texture of water, like the rough texture of sky, and we are talking about visual texture, not the tactile texture. So white and blue, there is boundary, there is no flow. Here also there is boundary, there is no flow. So rough, just like the room, there is break, there is break. Here, you know, white plus black is equal to gray, and mixing of these three color to yellow has created this picture, okay. Black, adding black to yellow, you'll get this shade. Adding white to yellow, you will get this shade. And this round thing, the circumference you are seeing is actually hue, that is the original color, and then after that gray is mixed and you are getting this tone. So you're able to see how single color on value scale will give you different result, and this is monochrome. Monochrome doesn't mean applying the same hue of same value. It's monochrome is also applying one single hue on different value. Like here, this circumference is the hue, okay, and this is applied all over the picture on different value, and you are getting this contrasting picture. This is monochrome contrast. This is not complementary analogous. When you use one single hue and still you get contrast due to value, it's called monochromatic contrast. Let's clear this concept of monochromatic contrast.